Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call 911.
But I didn't talk.
Because you did something stupid.
I'm not going to the car!
Here, Amanda. Here, stop. Hey.
So as you can already see from the hints, the little bit of hints I've given you from this video, it is absolutely insane. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll play clips of the video and then I'll go ahead and talk. You know how the deal is. Anyways, let me play the rest of it.
On July 26, 2023, dispatchers in Volusia County receive urgent 911 text from a driver who claims to be following an armed kidnapper's van on the interstate. When they trace the phone, however, they learn the messages are coming from a residence in Port Orange, turning a plea for help into an unexpected lesson in consequences.
I don't think a lot of people know, but when you dial 911, they can, in fact, trace your calls. And I don't think this girl knew this. I mean, you'll see in the video the whole story and what actually happens. And I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'll go ahead and play the rest of it.
It's just after 9:45 a.m. when 911 begins receiving texts from someone named Lily Lee Combs. She claims to be following a kidnapper's van on the interstate, and updates are still pouring in. Volusia County deputies, multiple area police departments, and a helicopter join the urgent search. When they fail to locate the van, a deputy tries calling the phone number that's been sending the text messages.
Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if this is like really known information, but yes, cops can like either trace your number when you call them, or in this situation, the girl called them on her own personal phone number. So they called her back, and you'll see what she says, but yeah, they're able to track your phone history, or not your phone history, where your place of residence.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Is this what's your name? Can you hear me? Hello? I'm trying to reach the person that called 911.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, shit, I'm on.
Please leave your message for 3.
Oh, it's going to voicemail. It says, RP confirming they are in a blue Jeep. Victim is in a white van. They can see they are being restrained through the windows. At the turnaround?
A new text message comes through, including a detailed description of the suspect, who's described as having brown hair and blue eyes.
How is she behind him? She's seeing this happen and she knows what color eyes he has. That's weird. Brown hair and blue eyes, but she's behind him, like.
If she was saw the incident or saw witnessed the kidnapping, or how would you even be following them and know any of this?
Yeah, RP confirming they are in a blue Jeep, victim in a white van. Of course it's a white van, it just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm not saying this by any means, but it's just,
Yeah.
I've had calls like this before.
Well, Officer Friendly, hate to break it to you, it was indeed bullshit. I know they don't like to jump to conclusions for stuff like this, but I mean, white van, and they're apparently following this person. Yeah, it doesn't add up. But obviously, being a cop, they can't take it with a grain of salt. Like, they have to jump into action. They had helicopters and 6 different squad cars going high speeds trying to find this van.
Their suspicions about the text messages are all but confirmed when a GPS trace on the phone comes back to a residence in Port Orange, indicating the texter is not traveling on the highway as they claimed. Deputies quickly head to the residence to investigate.
Uh-oh, somebody's about to get in trouble.
Hi there, how you doing? Is this your residence, sir?
This is.
Do you have a daughter or a child at the home named by Lily Lee?
No.
No?
Anybody home?
Yeah, my wife, my kids. We just got home from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I have an Ava and a Mikey.
Ava and Mikey?
Yep.
One Delta 5.
Would you like to see them?
The deputies follow him to his house, where he informs his wife what's going on.
So from now on, from this clip and on, they confront the kid, and you're gonna see how it goes down. I'm sorry if I'm not talking a lot. This is probably one of the best, most entertaining cop body cam footage things I've seen. I don't really know what the name for these are. I think they're just body cam footage videos. I love these. I really love these. They're really fun to watch. I might when I get back to streaming, I'm definitely gonna watch them on stream.
As their daughter Ava steps into the garage, her phone rings. The deputy answers it, leading to a shocking conclusion.
Hello? Hold on. Who's this?
Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
All right, cool. This is Deputy Asby, the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, good. You got her.
Yep. All right.
Oh, okay. Is her dad home?
Yep. I got both her parents here.
Yeah, we're going to ask the sheriff to go away in a second.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
So basically, since she was calling and texting the police, like blowing them up, if I'm correct, she was blowing up the 911 service calls. So they, obviously being blown up, they think it's really urgent. So they have 6 squad cars out and a helicopter. So yeah, it's very urgent. I know a lot of you are going to be like, it's a kid, but she's 11. She knows that this is wrong. And, well, she gets taught her lesson, as you saw in the clips leading up to this. That is just awful timing. That is god-awful timing. I'm sure Ava, the kid, was sitting there like, that is the worst timing to get called by the cops while a cop is standing in front of you. And then a little grain of salt, the cop's like, oh, you got her. Good job. And you can tell they're really annoyed by this.
Yeah, so all these other numbers, so there's a phone call out to 911.
There's a phone call out to
Yeah.
There.
What time?
That's
There's
her
one
call.
right
That's
here.
her calling it.
There's 911 again right there.
This phone was called.
These numbers calling back in are no caller ID.
You did.
Well, there's 3 different times that 911 was called out from this phone.
9:30 a.m.
Yep.
That was the initial call.
Twice.
No, I didn't mean to call that But you did.
Reports show that the number belonging to Ava dialed 911 at 9:30. When asked where the emergency is, a female identified as possibly a juvenile responded, "I'm sorry, I dialed the wrong number." The same phone number would later begin texting 911 to report the kidnapping.
So yeah, just from the call history alone, you can tell, she clearly thought about doing it, got scared, didn't do it. She didn't follow through with it at first, but then decided that it would be funny to go and actually blow them up and act like there's a real emergency, which, by the way, is a felony charge. Pretty sure that's a felony charge.
Because we got to make sure that there's not somebody that's being kidnapped on the interstate and we're trying to find them. And
Open your mouth if you said something on the phone.
I didn't say anything.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call to 911.
But I didn't talk.
First off, even if you call 911 and don't talk, they're probably going to push it to the side because they have other stuff to handle, but still not allowed to. You can tell that the parents are just trying to find out what happened, and they're taking it really well. They're not being overly aggressive. They're just trying to find out what happened because you have police at your house. They're in your garage. You want to find out what happened, especially as a parent that doesn't know what's going on because they're most likely asleep. Getting home at 2:30 in the morning, dude, that's rough. I don't know if any of you have done that. I haven't done that. I know my girlfriend has. It is especially after traveling long distance, it is a very rough ride. Especially, everyone's worn out from traveling and vacationing or whatever. So they're obviously just dazed and confused. But yeah, like I said, the parents are honestly dealing with it really well so far.
Open your mouth if you said something on the phone.
I didn't say anything.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call to 911.
But I didn't talk.
While one deputy heads to her cruiser, she greets officers from the Port Orange Police Department who have just arrived at the scene.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, I was just trying to make heads or tails of that damn call. There's so many notes in it, my God.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. We're with the parents and the daughter, and I guess the daughter did have. We pulled up the call log, and she did call 911.
So the whole armed kidnapping thing and all that stuff is bogus, or?
There was no text evidence when we looked through it, so I don't know if she deleted it real quick or if it's like through an app. Yeah, it seems it's probably just this wedding thing. She's like 10 years old, so.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously they called, I think, their sergeant to deal with this because it's a really important matter. It's a felony charge. I'm like 85, 90% sure that it's a felony charge, so they're going to have their sergeant or a higher up there because they know how to handle it better and all that, yada, yada, yada. But you can see the cops are already frustrated. They're sitting at this house after getting blown up all morning, I'm pretty sure, about some kidnapping, which is very serious. That's a very serious thing. So you can already tell they're a bit annoyed very annoyed to find out that this whole thing is just absolutely bogus.
While Ava's parents demand an explanation, deputies prepare to Mirandize the 11-year-old, who has yet to fully grasp the gravity of the situation.
You just lied to the police and mommy and daddy. You just lied to everybody.
You got 3 sheriffs here for stupidity.
Tell them what you just said to us.
Open your mouth. I'm telling you, open your mouth.
She's gonna read you something, and then we're gonna ask you some questions.
First, I just want to jump in here. You can say all you want that the dad's being too aggressive. Like, you can make an argument for that. But that's not harsh. I mean, okay, it's kind of harsh parenting. But how else do you expect them to react, to something like this? I remember I saw this on TikTok. So I saw, the comments. And some people were like,
oh, the dad's being a bit too harsh. He might be abusive.
No, he's not. This is how you teach kids. When it's something this severe, you can't be like, oh no, don't do that. You can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't show them the severity and the realism of what they do and how much their actions can cause problems like this.
How old are you, Ava?
All right, Miss Ava, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have the lawyer present during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before my questioning if you wish.
We're reading her rights.
I just want to say this absolutely surprised me. This is the first time I've actually ever seen a child get read their Miranda rights. So I was kind of like, whoa, this is real. Like, this is happening. So, it's not every day you see a child get read their Miranda rights. Now, a teenager, yeah. Listen, she's 11. She's not a teenager yet. I don't think you're a teenager till you're around 14. We'll say 14, because that's when you hit freshman year of high school. I don't think you're a teenager till you hit high school. But, yeah, dude, seeing a kid get read their Miranda rights is like something you don't see often.
Because you did something stupid.
Right.
Let me explain something here, okay? You can cry about this. What you've done here is a felony, okay? It's a felony crime, and you probably had 20 law enforcement officers at least, a helicopter, and all running with lights and siren on high speed to try to apprehend or try to stop a serious forcible felony from happening. Do you know what happens if one of those officers crashes and gets killed on the way to responding to something that you did as a joke? So you better take this serious.
Again, you can make the argument that this cop is being aggressive, but like I said for the millionth time, stuff like aggressiveness like that in cases like this, very much needed. That this is the only way you can convey it to this child, and you're gonna see why. This child doesn't just make one little prank call, a few texts. Oh, she did more than that. You'll see. But also, I haven't watched this entire 17-minute video. I saw like clips from TikTok, so I was like, I'm gonna find this video and make a video on it because it's really cool. Sorry, not cool, interesting. Sorry, it's not a kid getting arrested is not cool. Okay, don't throw tomatoes at me.
Under pressure from both her father and the deputy, Ava offers an excuse for her actions, which doesn't sit well with the deputy.
Ava, you need to tell the exact truth. I don't want a story. I don't care what it is. I want the exact truth.
You can't make this go away by being quiet. The only thing you're going to end up, that's going to happen to you is you're going to end up in a pair of handcuffs going to our juvenile facility. I'm not going to mince any words with you. That's a very distinct possibility of what can happen here today. Don't look at your mother. She didn't have any part in this. This was all you.
I mean, he's 100% right. In situations like this, you cannot look to your parents for help, or she can't. I don't know why I'm saying you, like any of you guys are even young enough to be 11. I hope not, because then you probably shouldn't be watching my videos. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't do this. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime type of situation, I feel like. Or maybe it just doesn't get publicized as much because they are kids. But he's just telling her, like, the truth. Like, you can end up in handcuffs today. Which, by the way, spoiler, she does.
I'm not going to mince any words with you. That's a very distinct possibility of what can happen here today. Don't look at your mother. She didn't have any part in this. This was all you.
Yesterday, I beat my brother. Said something that I know just made me pop in the head, and then I ended up doing it today and doing all this.
Was he part of planning this with you?
No, he just said it, and then
What did he say?
he said that what's 911?
This is your brother?
Yeah, Yeah, he said it this way.
You wanna get him?
Style 911.
Well, we can, when we're done, will you go wait a minute?
And then I said, no, we can't. And then how did I feel this morning? And then I just...
So you're trying to blame this on your brother?
This is stuff kids do a lot, so I'm not gonna bash this kid for doing it. I'm guilty of, you know, pushing the blame on other people. It's normal. It's a normal human thing. I mean, hell, adults do it. Older people do it. It's kind of normal if you're scared to push the blame on other people and be like, oh, me? What? It was that guy. This guy over here. I didn't do it.
Though it wasn't captured on camera, reports state that Ava admitted to getting the idea to prank 911 from a YouTube challenge, and a deputy attempts to get more details.
Where was this video that you saw? Where was it? On YouTube? Do you remember who the creator was or who the poster was, what it was about? What do you mean by all of this? This as in what? So it was a video about the Palm Coast Chick-fil-A. That's it. That's all the video was about? Gotcha. So, yep. So you saw a video that somebody made about how fun it would be to call 911 or text 911 and say somebody's got a gun, somebody's trying to get hurt. You thought it'd be fun to recreate that. Is that what you're telling me? Okay.
The real truth has finally came out. She's saying that she saw, I guess, a video talking about something that happened, some instance that happened in Palm Coast at a Chick-fil-A. I don't know. I'm not educated on that. Not really interested in that, if I'm being honest. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. They just started freaking out. And I want to say one thing. I don't think these parents don't seem the type to do this. Dude, my stuttering and misspeaking has been so bad today. Anyways, I don't think these parents are the type to do this. But a lot of parents in the situation would just go and instantly be like, oh, my baby would never do this if it wasn't for those stinking YouTubers and those stinking YouTube videos. I don't think these parents are the type to do that. They seem to hold their daughter actually accountable for her actions. But this happens. It's always happened. This has always happened since YouTube's blown up. Kids go and blame stuff on YouTubers and YouTube videos. You can't do that, you know? Like, obviously, these YouTubers do have influences on kids, you know? I mean, hell, I had the old Dan TDM haircut. I'm not putting a picture up of myself. I'm not embarrassing myself like that. But I think it's different when the influence goes to calling 911, because most kids know about that. I guess it's tricky when it comes to influences, but yes, this YouTube video give her inspiration, but I'm about 95% sure that this YouTube video she saw, they weren't like, hey guys, go call and prank 911.
However, Ava is about to realize an apology won't be enough to escape the consequences. Meanwhile, one deputy reveals that he was able to reach Ava by phone just before their arrival and got a less than friendly response from the young girl.
I'm so sorry to cockblock you right here, but I just want to say, what this girl says from the clip I've seen. Like I said, I haven't seen this whole video, but from the clip I've seen, yo.
27 minutes, she lied to the dispatcher or the call taker over text, and then when I caught her up, she told me to F myself and stop responding.
Basically, they called Ava, they're like,
yo, by the way, we know that you're messing with us.
And this girl straight up goes,
Go f yourself.
Yo! I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. Yeah. Anyways, they're getting ready to take this girl into custody, and I'll let you watch it.
Here, Amanda. Here, stop. Hey. Stop.
She can't sit in a dentist's office, so that's why I'm saying.
Deep breath.
Listen carefully. Don't make this.
No.
I'm sorry to stop in the middle of the climax of this video, but this is a great father. I mean, he is offering to go to jail with his daughter because he knows that she can't be in, I guess, like tight spaces. Like he says, she can't be in a dentist chair. But even if he was dropping the F-bomb yelling at her, he's still being a great father at the end of the day and offering to go with his daughter, which obviously they tell her no. You can't do that because you can't, sadly. Maybe not sadly. I don't know. But tell him that he can't.
She is going to hurt herself right now.
She's not going to. Don't prevent her. So stop. Listen to me. What's your Ava? Ava, stop struggling, okay? They're not going to hurt you. Yeah, they're not going to hurt you. Listen carefully what's going to happen here. No one's going to hurt you. You're going to sit in the car for now, okay? If you go somewhere, what it's going to involve is taking pictures, taking fingerprints, and then they're going to call your parents to come and get you. So don't make the situation any worse. They'll be up shortly after that.
Go in the car?
No, you can't go in the car.
You can cuff me if you have to.
It just can't happen.
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old, that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not gonna do this again.
And again, this is a great father. He's, giving her life lessons as she's learning. I mean, clearly, I hope she would learn not to do this, but he's like, hey, if you do this again, this will happen. You have to learn. You're going to get really comfortable with those cuffs if you keep doing stupid shit like this.
Ava is placed into the back of the police car where her father delivers a few hard truths.
I'm just warning you, you're not going to sit for a couple hours. They're going to be bringing you into a building, fingerprinting you, doing all sorts of stupid for your stupid. Your life just changed, kid. Over a phone call, your life just changed.
So we learned the girl's charged. She gets a misdemeanor and a felony, which in Florida, I searched it up, it says, in Florida, a misdemeanor conviction generally remains on your record permanently, unless it's expunged or sealed, meaning it can't be accessed during background checks unless you take steps to have it removed. I'm sure she'll get it removed. She is a kid, but also a felony. It says, in general, a felony conviction will remain on your record indefinitely unless you're successful pursue and obtain of expungement or a pardon. Like I said again, I am about 75% sure she can get this taken off, but I don't know if her, she will get it taken off. She's a kid, they're not going to hold it against her. She was a kid when she did this. They're not going to hold this against her, but it is on her record. She has a record at 11 years old. I mean, I have a record, but my record started at 17 for a speeding ticket. So I only have a speeding ticket under my record and a warning for rolling a stop sign, which, by the way, I rolled it at 1 mile an hour. And on my road, when I rolled it, you can see miles. It's a straight shot. I got pulled for no reason. Okay, I did get pulled for a reason, but he gave me a warning, so I can't get mad. I didn't get ticketed. Warnings don't stay. Actually, I don't even think you see. I'm yapping. Anyways, this kid has a record now. She got taken into the cuffs. Hopefully, this kid learned her lesson. If you want to see more videos like this of me, reacting to the body cam footage videos, just let me know. Check out the Twitch. I'm not able to stream for I think this month and next month. I'm busy working. But in the summertime, I will be so free. I'll be working a different job that's more comfortable with the streaming schedule. But thank you for watching. Please check out my other commentary videos. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.